The Bible tells us that when Lucifer was cast out of heaven, a third of the angels fell with him. We aren't given the details about what type of angels were thrown from heaven, but some scholars speculate that there may have been other high-ranking principal angels included. And this argument comes from the fact that these four angels were so powerful that God decided to keep them bound until the tribulation period, and when they are released, they lead an army of 200 million horsemen. Now, what we don't know is that when they lead an army of 200 million horsemen, are these real horses with real riders? Is this symbolic of a supernatural demonic army, or is this a modern army? Some Christian commentators offer further arguments that suggest these four angels at the bottom of the Euphrates are high-ranking fallen angels because of what we're told in Ephesians 6, verse 12. The Bible reads, "For we do not wrestle against flesh and blood, but against principalities, against powers, against the rulers of the darkness of this age, against spiritual hosts of wickedness in the heavenly places." From this description, here's what we can interpret. The devil has a kingdom, the kingdom of darkness. In this kingdom, there is a structure. There are descending orders of authority, which is principalities or principal spirits. There are evil rulers of darkness, and then spiritual hosts of wickedness, meaning evil spirits. Now, some may say, well, this is all just interpretation. The Bible doesn't clearly go into this. Well, if you go back in time and go to the Old Testament, there was a time when Daniel was seeking the face of God in prayer because he wanted a revelation from God about the future. After 3 weeks of intense prayer and fasting, an angel from God appeared to Daniel. And here's what the angel said. Here's where we get a strong clue about evil principal spirits. Daniel 10, verse 12 and 13 says, "Then he said, 'Don't be afraid, Daniel. Since the first day you began to pray for understanding and to humble yourself before your God, your request has been heard in heaven. I have come in answer to your prayer. But for 21 days the spirit prince of the kingdom of Persia blocked my way. Then Michael, one of the archangels, came to help me, and I left him there with the spirit prince of the kingdom of Persia.'" So from the very first day that Daniel started praying, God sent an angel to provide him with an answer. But the angel was delayed for 3 weeks. And it was not delayed by a demon. It wasn't delayed by an evil spirit. God's angel was delayed by a principality, a chief principal evil spirit, which was so strong that Michael, the archangel of God, came to help and fight this principality. So you see, it's a valid interpretation to view the angels that are bound at the bottom of the Euphrates as high-ranking, principal angels who were perhaps angels of war or aggressively evil when they rebelled alongside Lucifer in heaven. We don't know. But whatever the case may be, the Bible does not give us further information about these angels, apart from the fact that when they are released, they have the power to kill a third of mankind.